Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, Celestial Awakening. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Today we're doing the monthly reading for the sign of Scorpio, the Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is for the month of May 2019. Please guys remember that this is a, oh sorry, they're already starting to jump off. King of Swords, remember that? So this is a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let me know what does resonate. Please leave a comment about, which part of the video agrees with you. And also, if it doesn't resonate, please check one of your either rising or moon signs to see if the message is there for you. Alrighty? Okay, so let's see what the month of May has in store for you, Scorpios. And I'm using my Game of Thrones tarot deck in light of Game of Thrones last season. I hope you guys are watching. Okay, so we're going to do a 9-card spread today. And this is going to be focusing on the areas that I feel that people are usually most inclined to look for answers for or on. All right, so let's see what is the month of May bringing for the sign of Scorpio. What does the month of May have in store for the sign of Scorpio? Okay, alrighty guys, let's do this. Alright, so this is your current situation. 9 of Cups, alright, feeling good, wishes being fulfilled, you're where you want to be. Past situation, this is the King of Swords. All right, maybe you made a decision, you were very firm about something, you stayed on track with a project or a situation. This is what to stay away from, or the obstacles, I'm sorry, rather. And this is very interesting because you have the Sun. This is one of the most positive cards in tarot. So as an obstacle, we'll look into it. Love and relationships. Okay. A little worry over there, a little stress. Well, we'll see what's going on with that. This is your finances and money. Okay, this is nice. New opportunities coming in, a new cycle, a new project making its way to your life. This is work and careers, okay? So new opportunities coming in, a new offer. Okay. This is what to stay away from. The Fool. All right. So maybe acting, on impulse and just going and not really thinking and not really kind of scoping out your surroundings before moving ahead. Okay. Which is interesting. You have the Sun and the Fool in the same position. Alrighty. And then we have advice, the 10 of Cups. Okay. And your future, the Chariot, movement, power, new direction, you leading the way. So let's see what this is all about. Alrighty. So in your present situation, you have the 9 of Cups. Okay. So things are looking good for you. Wishes are coming in. Wishes are being fulfilled. The things that you've been wanting are kind of like you're getting them. They're manifesting. Alrighty. What else can you tell us? This is a feeling good type of thing. What you've wished for is there. It's materializing. Transformation. Okay, something new, something ending. The ending of something is bringing something new. So maybe you've been wishing for this for a while. It's like like I said, a transformation. It's you going into a new phase. You're like being reborn right now, and those things that you wanted, you're starting to finally see. They're coming in. They're coming through. Like the universe is finally like working in your favor. Okay, the Lovers. So a decision maybe that you made recently, or maybe your career, or it could be your relationship. Your relationship is taking a new turn. Some of you maybe just going towards a new chapter in your relationship, or like moving in, but it's like something is dying. Whatever wasn't working with this is dying out. So this is starting a new phase for you. Okay, starting a new phase for you that is making you happy, that is what you wanted. So you are getting what you wanted out of the situation. Could be, like I said, career wise. If it's career here, it's kind of like leaving something behind and starting something new, making a decision that's bringing in what, the things that you had been waiting for, or had been looking for, had been pushing for. With the King of Swords in the past position, this is telling me that it's a decision that you made. You stayed true to you stayed on course with something that you wanted to. You kept moving towards it, and you stuck to it. Okay, you were firm about it. It might have been some. See, you stood your ground. Okay, so in this situation, this project that you are working for, or it might have been, or maybe you defending your relationship, and like kind of like removing obstacles out of your way. Okay, you stood strong, and that's there now. It's paying off, because now you're kind of reaping the benefit of you kind of like just holding your ground and doing what you needed to do to kind of defend your stature, or where you are standing. Strength. So this past situation required you to be smart, to go within, to kind of like use both, not use force, okay, but kind of like go within in yourself, in like your inner ability, to kind of tame that beast without using force, is what got you to this new beginning, or to this new transformation, this new turning point, that is kind of like making things a little bit better for you. Everything is peachy. You're where you need to be, and this is the universe also having a hand in it. So it's I feel that you guys, for some of you, you really like had to like dig in deep and kind of like just strategize, be logical, be calm about things, kind of like plan how you were gonna do your how you were gonna hold your ground and keep what you wanted to make things work for you. Okay, so you stood strong. You had, you were kind of like, all right, I'm fighting, I'm moving forward, I'm pushing forward, and I am not like giving up. So you were very you held your own over there. Okay, with the sun as being an obstacle. Okay, it's just staying true to your character, to what you're going for. Also, I'm getting, don't put out too much information. Don't say everything that you are doing, or that you're going to do. Don't put out your plans out there for other people to kind of like be a little bit more discreet with your life right now. Okay, this is the obstacle. You're not like putting out so much information. A Hierophant, right? That's an obstacle. Be careful, like that you don't in your community, that you're not just blabbing out everything, that you're not. This is a time for conservation. I feel it's a time for conservation, as to what you have in mind, as to how you're acting about things. It's kind of like, don't let out everything that you're doing, because you may be sabotaging your own progress. Okay, you may be sabotaging your own ability to like move forward in this. And this is like the Fool too. You have it as what to stay away from, and I think they're very similar. Stay away from just being too like I said, too impulsive, just going through with something without thinking about it. Okay, kind of like just being reckless. Alrighty, so try to just be a little bit conservative this month. Try to just keep your stuff to yourself a little bit. Don't put out all your plans, that what you're doing, where you're going. You know, some people may not be happy for you, and energies do get to you. Okay. In relationships, you have the Five of Coins. So you're stressed out about something. You're worried about your surroundings. This could be relationships. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be lover. But, you know, just relationships in general. Okay, Eight of Cups. It looks like some of you are thinking about walking away. Walking away from this worry, okay? This worry, you don't feel like you're being kind of like you're not on the same page, okay? You're not on the same page. You guys may be having some difficulty communicating. You guys may not be seeing eye to eye right now. And like I said, it could be you, friends, family, but you may be just feeling, you may just be in a place that you're just like, I'm tired of this, okay? I'm tired of this, and I'm looking to see what else is out there, what my surroundings, my horizons will bring. Now you're looking kind of like towards the future. You're just sitting there and you're just contemplating, is this worth it? Is this worth me going through all this stress? Is it worth me having all this anxiety and all this maybe sleepless nights in regards to this situation? That there's something, I feel like there's something missing for some of you. You're not feeling complete. You're not feeling like this is something that is basically, what's it called? It's not fulfilling you. For whatever reason, right now you're not feeling fulfilled. In whatever relationship, like I said, it could be your lover, it could be your friend, it could be family, it could be co-workers, whatever it is, but just in general. There's some discomfort, there's some anxiety going on that you need to move away from. And that's exactly what you're contemplating. Do I go? Do I stay? You know, is it worth it? Is there, what else is out there for me? As your finances and money, you have the Ace of Cups. So this is going well for you. This is going beautifully. The Ace of Cups is new beginnings. You're healing from a past situation, going into new waters. Your cups overflowing. All right. What else is going on with finances? It's a good time for investment. It's a good time to, if you're trying to move, if you're trying to, okay, move away from being stuck. Okay. Kind of like you're thinking about maybe a decision that you have to make, and you're thinking about if you, there is definitely, you're where you are right now, you're in a place of stagnation. I feel that you're kind of like waiting to move on. I feel like there may be a project that you have in mind, but you don't know how to put it out or get it off, to like move ahead. The Wheel of Fortune. So ups and downs, okay? So you're contemplating. This is also the end of a stage and the beginning of a new one. Things go up, they go down. You are now leaving this place of stagnation. You're kind of like starting to see things for what they are. You're starting to get a little bit more positivity in your life, and you're starting to see that things could turn around, that you could have, that you can make things happen. And maybe, again, moving, you may be thinking about moving or buying property for some of you. Maybe, and you're trying to find ways as to how you're going to do it. This is why you're feeling like you're in your zone. You're kind of like mentally, you can't, that's what you've been thinking about. That's what you're thinking about. So you're trying to increase your finances, looking for a way to do it. So there may be some movement. I feel that some of you may be looking for property, maybe moving the residence where you are at, and you're trying to figure out a way as to how you're going to go about that. Okay, Knight of Coins. It's a new opportunity coming in. Oh, crap. Sorry. my spirits, they like to just, I have a lot to say lately. So Knight of Coins. It's a new opportunity coming in, something that may be very beneficial to you. Could be a communication coming in regards to a new project, and a decision that you're gonna have to make. Something, you're gonna see things clearly. Things are in a place that you're making decisions, and you're kind of like cutting through the bullshit. So this may be an opportunity to move ahead a little bit and into something a little bit more powerful. But you're looking. And you're weighing your options, I feel. You're weighing your options to see, is this as good as they're telling me that it is? And Six of Coins, balancing things out, okay? And this may be also balancing things out, but also helping, maybe in a situation of helping other people. You may be in a career where you have to kind of give others some type of support. So you're weighing your options right now. You're weighing your options to see, is this the best decision to make? You're seeing everything with clarity though, and you're this may be, like I said, a gift from the universe right now. This may be something tied with karma, something coming in that maybe you have been waiting for a while. This is a very slow moving night, so he plans his stuff. He's planning his next moves. He's planning how to do things, how to best go about a situation, and that's what you're doing. You're like really thinking about it, but you're seeing everything clearly at this point. So I feel like you have the decisions that you want to make in your head. You just kind of, you might be just holding off a little bit as to when to go about them, or if to finally say, yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go through with it, and ain't nobody turning me back. Right? This is what to stay away from, the Fool. And I was talking about the Fool as kind of like not rushing into things, you know, kind of like just scoping the area out before you make a decision. Being, you know, doing this, what you're doing with the career, kind of like thinking, scoping things out. And Page of Coins. How interesting that you have the Fool and the Page of Coins. Okay, and this is what to stay away from. This may be a new situation coming in. A message that maybe communications with planning. And I don't know why I'm getting journey. Are some of you planning a trip or going on a trip right now? It may not be a good time for that. You have Tyrion both there saying to just be easy. All right, don't rush into things in the world. Again, if this is a trip, and this is the world could be you traveling to somewhere else or going, but there's a communication. Traveling is what I'm getting. This is what is coming strong and clear right now. If some of you are thinking about traveling, the month of May may not be a good time to do so. Alrighty, so this is something new and premature, and you may not have all the details that you need. It may not be something that is completely thought out. It may not be something that is completely planned out. So right now, they're saying no. If you're thinking, if you're watching and you're thinking about going on a trip in this month of May, just kind of like hold off on it. If it's business related, wait it out a little bit, but don't rush into it. For one reason or another, they're saying this is not a good time, and I keep seeing traveling, moving, trip. So hold off. Just be patient. Be patient for the right time to come. Don't push anything. Don't force anything at this particular moment, because it's something that it's not. I feel like it's something that it's premature, and it's not organized. Alrighty, something that is not organized at the moment. You have movement too, okay, with the Six of Spears as an obstacle. So maybe for that is related to each other, that right now this is something that may hinder you. Okay, as an advice, you have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is happy. Be happy, be in your power, be scope things out like Khaleesi does, the Empress. Okay, think things through. See how you're going to expand, see how you're going to conquer things, but kind of like just sit there and strategize. Don't just whoo and stay in a positive state of mind. Okay, don't rush into things right now. Just look around, and this is what I'm getting. Look around, look around, look around. And don't rush into a situation, but kind of in unity. Everything with peace, love, and light. Okay, so stay in a good frame of mind this month. Stay in a frame of mind that you are going to expand. You are expanding. You're going out there. This is a time where your material things are starting to grow. Okay, you're like in the baby steps, or maybe going into a change. Okay, you may be moving up, and this is what this opportunity may be on. So kind of like know your place, hold your ground, be a good leader. Okay, this is taking charge and being a leader in what you're doing. Okay, so you have the power right now to mark your own destiny and to go where you want to go. You have the Two of Cups, which is peaceful stability, reconciliations. Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. This is the feel-good cards. Okay, stay in a good, positive frame of mind. Okay, because in the future you have the Chariot, and the Chariot is movement, is you again leadership. The Chariot and the Empress, right? Be a good leadership. You going into a new direction, and you being the driver of your own vehicle, and you driving where you want to go, where you're leading this right now. So you're leading your path, and you're leading. Your guys are just pushing. Okay, trader. So stay in your power, because you're ending a situation where in the future there may be you're gonna have to, like I said, go within. What is this? There may be somebody, and just kind of trust yourself. Okay, trust your intuition. There may be someone that is manipulating situations, that is being slick, that is not that it's hiding things from you. Alrighty, so there may be coming up you moving away or changing directions because of something that's coming up or coming out, some information coming out in the future, right? Why is the Ten of Swords here? Okay. The Five of Swords. Okay. So Ten of Swords and Five of Swords. There's a situation going on that is coming out later on. I'm getting end of May, beginning of June, where you're gonna feel defeated, where you're gonna feel where some things are going to pop out. You're gonna see some true colors coming out from somewhere. Okay, don't despair. This is going to give way to you changing directions, or you kind of like realizing your strength and finally taking off and being, I've had enough of the bullshit, And this is what's going to give you the strength and the power to kind of like drive your vehicle to wherever you want to go. All right, but this is something that's coming out, and it's probably, you know, building up or developing during the month of May, righty? But there's just maybe shame coming out, just feeling like, well, what the fuck happened? And this is going to just put you in a mindset to, you know what? I'm leaving. I'm leaving that shit behind. It's not for me. It's not worth it. But you're going to be in a place of power, okay? Because, again, this is your advice to be strong. To be strong, to stay in a good, positive mind frame, alrighty? To know that you're not alone. You have support. If it's not this, you, like, whatever the situation is over here with the trader and feeling defeated, okay, you do have the support of the people that love you around you to kind of like get through whatever is thrown at you, and you're strong enough to handle it. You're strong enough to deal with it. Stay positive, though. You need to stay positive so that you are able to gather your strength from inside, and move forward. Okay, so let me do, I'm gonna do just my kipper. I'm gonna do a little kipper spread to see what you should expect for them. What is the month? This is just a little bit more to me, to the point. What the Scorpio, what is the month of May bringing for Scorpio? What are the main things that Scorpio, the month of May, is bringing? Okay. Okay. So this is just this is a little different. Okay. Let's see. Let me get this out of the way. So I can lay them out. Okay, here's a journey. Ooh, marriage card. Okay, and we're gonna do just one more. See if anything else wants to pop up. Okay, so with the Kipper cards, you would find the main person. Everything that is in front of him is the future. Okay, so everything that is behind him I'm sorry, just gonna see if I can get in there. Everything that is behind him, sorry guys. Alright, give me 1 second while I get this situated. Okay, so I got it as best as I could over here. Okay, so like I was saying, with the mystical Kipper, usually the main person, you would read the main person and their surroundings. What he's facing towards is the future. What he is turning his back on is like the past, what he doesn't want to deal with or she doesn't want to deal with. Alrighty? So right here you have him facing into something ending, the ending of something, a funeral. I don't know if you can see it. A funeral, facing a funeral, but also having big hopes, okay? And big hopes is that this is when something ends is going to be, he's going to feel, you're going to feel good. You're going to feel, and this may be you or someone else that you're dealing with, or the other person, the other party. So they're turning their back on the marriage card and the family, on the living room. So they're feeling that, you know, at one point it's kind of like feeling stuck. All right, it's feeling stuck into a situation that you're no longer happy with, that you're no longer feeling contentment with. All right, here's again the thoughts with his thoughts. Okay, his thoughts, and you have the trip under a journey. Okay, so maybe thinking of kind of like moving away, leaving into something a little bit better. You have these two cards over here. The rich girl providing some great happiness, and maybe someone in at work helping with moving up in the situation, moving up in the ladder, and helping them or helping you achieve a higher position, to move up, to step up. So for some of you, this is what it is. It's kind of like you dealing with being feeling stuck in the situation, kind of like maybe there may be some another person for some of you or for the other party, and this is like kind of like causing you to see things in a different way. You're thinking about ending some things and starting anew with some other things. Okay, so I don't know if you see it right there. Okay, so this is the May is going to bring a change for some of you are definitely dealing with some mental not, what is the word I want to say? You're feeling stuck mentally, you're feeling trapped, so you're trying to find a solution, a way out, a way of how to kind of like get the situation at its best, or deal with the situation at its best, and for it to kind of like just finalize or resolve in a positive manner. Okay, so you're turning away, or and like I said, the energies could be reversed, but someone is not happy in their current relationship. Someone is not happy in their current relationship. There are thoughts of someone else. Okay, some of you may be thinking about a trip, a literal trip, or just thinking about leaving or moving away or ending something and just kind of like, I'm out. All right, but remember what I said, what the card said right now. If you're thinking about traveling, it is not a good idea at this moment. Now I'm going to pull one last, going to do one last oracle deck and see what they have to say. What messages do the angels have for Scorpio for the month of May? What is the message that the angels have for Scorpio for the month of May? What are the messages that the angels for Scorpio for the month of May? And one more. Indigo and crystal children. Okay. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Okay. One. I'm going to pull 3 cards. Teaching and learning. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. Okay. And take your power back. And I don't know, this just came back to me. Remember, you're dealing with the 10 of Swords in the future and the 5 of Swords in the future, okay? So that may be what the situation is all about, okay? They're giving it to you clearly. Someone is feeling stuck, and someone wants out. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you these. Sorry. Do we have it here? Yes. Okay. Alrighty. So teaching the children, maybe something to get you in a good state of mind again and make you forget about certain things. Your life purpose involves helping and teaching children. You're here to help these children retain and amplify their psychic and spiritual gifts. Educate adults about natural and chemical-free ways to feed and raise these special children. The very young crystal children and the slightly older indigo children are important to the future of this planet. You can help ensure their bright future, and I will help you. Teaching and learning. Okay. Well, they're really harping on that teaching thing. And bear with me as I find the message. You are a spiritual teacher and an avid learner. Learning and teaching are linked in a perfect cycle in which information comes to you when you need it. Teach others about the topics that awaken your passions. The more you teach, the more your lessons are reinforced within yourself. Be open to sharing new ideas and learning about topics that aren't in your immediate sphere of interest. Your students will teach you in many ways too. Trust in your teaching and learning abilities, as your mind is one with the divine mind of God. You're an intelligent and wise being. Know that it's safe in this lifetime for you to be outspoken in your teachings. And I don't think you guys need to hear that. You can be outspoken. I feel like Scorpios are very outspoken as it is. Take your power back. Oh. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. You are a luminary, a sage, a wise one, a high priestess, high priest, a wizard, and a supreme manifester. Now is the time to summon up your spiritual strength and power and put your authority into action. Lovingly and firmly transform your intentions into reality. Say prayers about your intentions and ask for guidance and signs to shape your manifestations to the highest possible level. Okay? So guys, ask your guides for help. They're there for that purpose. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. This is your month of May message. I hope to see you guys next time. All right, thank you, and have a blessed rest of your month.